Here's the banner. How do I do a transition again? Ta-da! No. Not you, Karate Kid.
No. You cannot do this to me, because this is my dream drift car. You cannot take this away from me.
It seems like you are in my way and are refusing to take my orders. So here, I will give you this ginormous, comically large eraser. So this is the banner I was talking about. I've uploaded much earlier before this video was created. It took me a month to make, so here's the history of it for your interest.
I heard that. My tail waggling is not adorable. I'm stuck in here. Help!
Hello, voice of me here again. My banner here was I already had the minimal requirements for the length and height for my YouTube banner. But however, though, when I tried to upload it had like 8 megabytes, which is too high for the requirements for the YouTube banner. I was using Safari and not the YouTube app. I was using the YouTube app to upload my custom thumbnails for my YouTube videos, but I decided to like uninstall and instead upload my custom banner into my YouTube channel. I decided to make multiple different banner. I decided to make multiple different versions of the banner I made. Both of them having extremely ridiculous high numbers, so that it will fit, so it can fit it one day. I was also using the jetpack feature, which made it more cheaper. And when I actually was able to successfully like get an actual thumbnail going, it will actually show the preview. It was able to show the preview of what the thumbnail was going to look like. But the done button somehow did not work. Like, I pressed it so many times and it wouldn't work. The feedback wasn't working either for some reason. So I decided to go back on the YouTube app, like reinstalled it, and boom, it worked. It worked, and I was thankfully able to get back in together. Well, I know it looks really wide, but I'm fine with it. I'm just proud I was able to get my thumbnail working. I don't care what it looks like on other devices. This thumbnail possibly would have not been possible without the use of the YouTube app. This segment was actually gonna be a lot more different. It was gonna be me. I actually made it while I was apparently I actually believe I made this when I was supposedly depressed. Now I was having inner minds of anger to what I should do to let out my anger, like jump scare you, the viewer. Well, good, I hate this editing software, so here's the jump scare. I accidentally pressed the undo button multiple times after I had multiple voice lines made. It was going well until I accidentally pressed that multiple times. I despise this software. I wish they had a redo button. And every time I try to retake or redo a voice line, I lose my train of thought. This is making me literally question my life choices. I'm literally going through an existential crisis. Like, why I think it's a good idea to go to bed at 4 a.m. at 4 a.m. in the morning and wake up at 12, like, and say, hey, it's good for my health. Where does everyone else get their much better editing software that make it look easy, make their upload videos faster? Why I don't have a text-to-speech software? And why does iMovie always knock me all the way to the star whenever I click on an image and like edit how long the image shows up for, and then kicks me all the way to the start? Like, what does that? I'm procrastinating my time or wasting it. I am in the waiver from Keyboard Chamber and Project Smash. I need to have this AC on, or I'll get hot quickly. And why somehow over this bad? It's May of 1. It's May of 1. It's May of 1. It's May of 1. I am jumping to conclusions, even though you need all the facts to jump to them. But I've already gathered them all. I am purely just depressed. I am not aware. I am not used to my short views. I am not used to my patience. I'm just a very humble YouTuber. A very humble one. Just a humble beginning for me. Well, at this period, I should heavily recommend you should not visit me. Just let me be. Just don't don't go on my Roblox account. Don't see me. Don't see me. Don't play with me in Tower Heroes. Just don't come. Don't come. Just let me be. I've reached the point. It's over for me. It's all over for me. I was I worked hard on my later YouTube videos, especially on the thumbnails, and expect them to have a good receiving. And then I expect, and then all that happens on my video are just a slowly decaying viewer base. The views are decaying, the watch times are decaying. The only way I can keep going is by making more vids. I'm always contemplating. I always lose my train of thought every single time I click the record button. I always mess up a recording every time I try to make one. So if you're gonna make a choice on staying with me and supporting my channel, there are like two choices. And here's the most obvious one. You can choose to let go of me, like a best friend you first met in elementary school, and you've last met him in graduation day. You never saw him ever again. You never saw him in high school, and then you never saw him the rest of your life. It's like letting go of a best friend. If you're choosing to do that, you have to let go of me. You have to let me fall. You have to let me fall into the deep ocean, to be sink into the deepest depths of the sea, never to be seen, all covered in darkness, tucked away in the sea sand, and always surrounded in an ocean of pure darkness. You get once that's done, and you've moved on with life, you still have been able to forget me, and you have moved on with your life, become more successful, and being clarified that I do not exist in this world. Like I'm just a figment of your imagination. But if you somehow still chose to support me, I deserve it. I'm just trying my best to run a YouTube channel, see if anybody will recognize my talent. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know. If you're still supporting me, that's fine. I needed that. Makes me more alive than ever. Thank you. Congrats, you finally made it to the ending. Or also known as the trivia stuff, where I'll reveal a bunch of like behind the scenes of unused stuff, work in progress, and extra stuff. My banner has gone through a lot of things, so let's talk about it. For this banner, there were two characters that were unused before I made it. These characters were Yazuki and Lemonade Cat. The reason these two were unused because I wasn't really interested in their video ideas, and what I just said will explain what happens next for my next trivia. Because I wasn't really interested in putting these two in, especially Yazuki. I'm about to reveal here, every character will be having their own video. Everyone you can find here will be having their own video. This banner is basically the Tower Heroes arc. Each and every character will be starting their own video. Carkit included, me included as well. Even though Carkit's star in like 2 of his videos, Carkit's next video will be interesting. Lemonade Cat's video was going to be based after a cat in our family sneezed like 10 times at least. While Yazuki's video was going to be literally just be based after the crocodile dentist vine. I was not interested in it. The main inspiration for this image was this hilarious Photoshop image I saw in a Failboat video, which consisted of Sonic, Crash, and Rayman jumping skydiving out of an airplane. I may have failed. I possibly failed the illusion of them look like they're falling toward the camera as if it's coming from an upward angle. Now this is look like they're just falling straight downward. I think it may have been intentional or not. No, that was not intended. Wizard is the only person who bought a parachute. Quinn is the only character who doesn't have motion blur. This also counts for Dump and Branch. Quinn is basically standing on my butterfly wings. Little do I know, she's about to annihilate Blotchy. Originally, the Balloon Pal Morph glitch was originally going to be my second video, and it was going to be way longer. According to the ending, like before the rack part, I said enjoy 30 minutes of heavy editing and me screaming. I actually have a bunch of videos of scenes of Balloon Pal flying in the air while screaming. But however though, when the Bake a Cake collab was gonna come out, I was able to make 2 videos. One video we don't talk about, and the video we do talk about being the Bake a Cake X Tower Heroes collab. But the video ends when Cart Kid sweats video. I decided to upload that instead of the Balloon Pal video, but I decided to re-upload the Balloon Pal video, but with the second part being incomplete and completely scrapped. But that part will actually be used for Balloon Pal's video, so stay tuned. The artwork is called Funny Banner. The artwork has a total of 43 layers. Only 22 are used in the final version. This leaves 21 layers unused from the final version. The date was created on August 5 at 3:03 p.m. and it was last modified on September 20 at 12:47 a.m. The total tracks time for this artwork is 15 hours and 2 minutes.